Did you have a good time at the Grimmers? He's like camera shy. He's so camera. Are you trying to play with me? In 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? I'm back. I just finished deadlifting and probably put the footage either during this or whatever, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna talk for a little bit because I do talk sometimes, but I sometimes don't. And it's been a while. So the past couple of months have been extremely tough for me. A lot of life changes for me. Back in April, on a Saturday morning, really early, 4:30 in the morning, my mom's dad, my grandfather, passed away, my peepop. And that was something we knew was coming because he had been suffering from cancer, and it was kind of going to be any day kind of thing. And it was hard because yes, he was at an age that, you know, he lived a good life, but he could have lived longer, and the doctors say the only reason he didn't was because of the cancer that basically was the reason he passed away. And just seeing him suffer was very hard for me, which is why I was MIA from vlogging and whatnot. Not even an hour later, I find out that my other grandfather passed away as well. Yes, he also was suffering from cancer, but it was not something we were expecting to happen an hour after my other grandfather. And that was really tough on me. That grandfather lives in Hawaii, and just hearing the news about both of them on the same day was a bit of a shock for me. Did it fuel some pretty amazing workouts? It did. I think that was this, in 1 week I pulled 310 for my first time for deadlifting. Squat, I went from my max of 225 to doing 245 and 255 on the same day. All on the same week, keep in mind. But yes, it feels some great workouts, but I literally hit a plateau after that. Pulled some great lifts, great. But then it was, you know, funeral arrangements and whatnot, and I got into this like slump of just being sad, which is normal. Most people go through that when they go through a loss, but I just allowed myself to sit in that kind of hole, or whatever you might call it. I like to call it like a well, sort of, when you're sad about something. I'm gonna cut this out, but anyways, I allowed myself to just, you know, sit in it. And I would make excuse, you know, I'm tired, or oh, you know, this is why I'm not lifting all today, or oh, I have a headache, or I have migraine, or whatever, because I do have those. But I used to not do that. I got to a point where I was like, no, I'm doing this, I'm pulling this, I'm finishing this. But I, for some reason, just let myself kind of have an excuse and make excuses. And that, along with some other factors, obviously I have a thyroid condition, which is not an excuse, but when those levels are off, it's really another challenge in and of itself to deal with, since the thyroid kind of controls all those different things in your body, like temperature and blood pressure and heart rate and all that stuff. So up until this week, I let myself do that. And I was talking to my boyfriend about it. I essentially thought about it, and I'm like, I've been working, going to work and working. I've been working in the gym. I've been working at, you know, cleaning my house or working at certain things. And I'm like, why am I working like everyone else when I should be grinding? Or not just even, you know, grinding, but like fighting for it. When you want something, yes, you work at it until you get it, but you fight for it. Like, think about it. All the wars that have been fought between countries, do they work to win them, or do they fight? They fight. And when you want something, yes, you work at it, but you have to fight for it. And I think the issue I've been having, and I think a lot of the issues that a lot of people have, are they want to work towards something, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that wording, but for me personally, I want to fight, you know? And when I was talking to my boyfriend about it, he was like, you're absolutely right. And it just hit me. I was like, why have I been working towards my goals when I should be fighting for them? And today was a great indication of, you know, how I changed that mentality. I had a great day. I, you know, had to work, went and saw my parents, did a bunch of stuff. I was really tired from doing stuff all day and didn't drink enough water, didn't eat enough. Not an excuse though. Went to the gym at 8:15, I believe we went. And my deadlift programming was 5x5 at 75%, I believe, which for me would be 245. So put the weight on the bar, put 225 on the bar, and I was like, geez, this is heavy. And I was getting frustrated. Did one set, got frustrated. Did a second set, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do the rest of these reps or these sets because I have like a migraine. I still have one, it's like right here. So if my eye's twitching, that's why. But then I looked out the window at the rain, and it's pouring down rain today. And I was like, no, this is not, I'm not letting, you know, this migraine rain on my parade, which is, you know, a thing people say. And I kept going. I put music in my ears. I put some hype music, and I'm like, rip this off the ground and stop. I mean, there's a word for it. It starts to B. But stop wussing out and just pull the freaking weight. Like, and you know what? I did. I finished it. I literally, after the fourth set, I wanted to give up. And my boyfriend was there. He was deadlifting as well. And he looked at me and he was like, you look like you wanted to give up after that third rep. And I was like, nope, actually it was the second rep that I wanted to give up. But I was like, but guess what? And I was seeing stars and all kinds of things from the migraine and the lighting. And I was, at first I was like, I can't do the fourth or the fifth set right after I finished. But then I laid down and he's like, I'm proud of you. And I was like, yep, got one more to go. And I was like, oh no, that's it. Pulled it, did it, completed it, and now my hand looks like this. Yeah, that's what my hand looks like. It's great. But I pulled it. I ripped my hand open, and you know what? It was freaking worth it. So worth it. Can't even see this, but it was worth it. Worth it. Totally. What kind of excuses do you make? Think about it. Too tired. Came from work. Didn't eat enough. What is your excuse? Kick it to the curb, throw it in the trash, put it to the side, because you know what? There's someone else training 10 times harder than you to get where you're trying to be, or even higher. No more excuses. Whatever your excuse is, shove it to the side and just do it. Make it happen. If you want something to happen, yeah, you work for it, but you have to fight for it. And fighting requires a lot of hard work and effort. But sometimes it's blood, sweat, and tears. Anyways, mini rant over. If you want to accomplish your goals and your dreams, you know, you gotta do what it takes. I have goals for this powerlifting competition, and I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna settle for anything less than what my goals are. When you stop believing in yourself, that's when everything kind of goes to, but yeah, my rant's over. It's true. Comment below what your excuses are and how you're going to make it change, what you're gonna do. If you're gonna fight for it, or if you're just gonna kind of work at it. If I should be a brunette, let me know, comment below. Trying to, like, you know, figure out, apparently I look like the girl from Game of Thrones. That's what people have been saying, which is fine, but you know, it's a lot to, you know, keep with this hair, so yeah. I'm gonna make some pancakes now. I made turkey bacon, but I'm gonna try these flapjacked again. They're really good. I don't know if you're watching this, Peter, but they're delicious, and I'll bring you some to District. By the way, this is a great scent. It's like really, it smells good. Yep, so pancakes, macros on them are pretty dark. It's 200 carbs, I'm sorry, yeah, 200 calories, 23 carbs, 3 grams of fat, 20 grams of protein, and you can always add more. So yeah, talk to you guys soon. Comment below. Cash me outside. How about that? And I will see you either in the next vlog or the next clip. I'm not really sure what's next, but anyways, talk to you guys soon. Dab.